Good morning, Berlin. This is your favorite Soviet comrade, the thevk. Today we are going to take Reichstag on Call of Duty 1, released in 2003 and giving a start to a long series of shooter games, most of which are speedrunnable. Okay, so the timer is gonna start when I select the difficulty, which is in 3, 2, 1, go. The game is essentially divided into 3 parts, representing 3 different countries fighting in World War II. The first part is the US, USA, second part is going to be Great Britain, and the third part is of course the Soviet Union. The Soviets campaign is the longest in the game because it has a lot of dialogue. The British campaign is the most boring because it has 2 autoscroller missions to just hold on, one of them being for 10 whole minutes. Now we just need to complete the crash course. Call of Duty 1 does not feature sprinting of any kind, unlike any other Call of Duty game, besides maybe Call of Duty 2, which is curious because United Offensive, which is an add-on for Call of Duty 1, does have sprinting, does have strafe jumping as it is. I will be strafe jumping in Call of Duty 1 as well, but it's not gonna be that effective because no sprint. The angle in Call of Duty 1 has to be real narrow. Unlike, if you remember, me running Modern Warfare 2, which was pretty steep. I had to keep on at least 45 degrees for a good jump. Although I know people are jumping with 10, 5 degrees and they're making those jumps. I'm not that good. Anyhow, there's quite a lot of out of bounds in this game. We're going to do some of them. All of them. Need to get on that bush. That bush. And here. Alright. Now we just need to get to the road. And the road has a pretty interesting effect. It being a slide way. So we're going to jump under the map, get our ankles under the map, so we can slide on the road instead of walking it. Because sliding is slightly faster than walking and even strafe jumping. Like this. No, didn't work. Let's try it again. Come on. There we go. Now we just need to get to the end of the level. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. What the hell? This has never happened before. Alright, good enough. To the left you can see a beautiful field, to the right you can see a beautiful field as well. This is where we get off. Let's save the game. This game has quick saves, and there's a glitch that is tied to the quick saves, because saving skips a few frames. And if you quick save a lot, you can go slightly faster. So quick save glitch is a separate category for Call of Duty 1. You gotta try and be careful on this segment, because if a mortar hits you, if a mortar strike hits you, you'll be concussed and you will go slower than you should. Alright, we got past it. Good. Let's shoot this machine gun, so our bots can advance a little quicker. And we're gonna get another out of bounds here. Gonna carefully jump. Here. Yeah, it's not the easiest jump. Yeah, like this. Save the game. Jump on the bricks. And done. And that's all there is. I just need to reach this flak. When we do, when we set up the explosives, all the enemy bots will despawn. And we'll just need to wait for Captain Foley to reach us. If we're lucky, he will be going the first in the wave of our friendly bots. If we were not, well, we'll have to wait a little bit longer. After that he will deliver a speech and the level will end. Not much to do here. We can go back and blow up the 2 remaining flags, but it's not mandatory. You don't even need to set up the explosives on the flags. They just do it automatically for some reason. Yeah, Foley is going first, which is good. Just need to follow the guy. It's got a weird Russian translation. But I can't recall one Call of Duty game that does not feature a very weird Russian translation. No, I don't. Just the third one for the bots to despawn. After that, Foley will come here and deliver the speech. He could have waited here at the wall. Alright, so this level is all about strategy. It does not feature any out of bounds, but features a lot of precise shooting. And we will have to be precise, because from the quickness of us disposing from enemy bots, everything will be dependent on. Gotta destroy those. Take a Panzerfaust. Come on, let me through. Alright, good. Now, a little shooting range sequence. We don't have to do anything but shoot enemies. It says protect the church. Alright, good. We're done here. Have to wait here because if we go straight forward after the dialogue starts, we will not receive the next objective. And if we do not receive the next objective, no one will spawn here and there will be just nothing to do and no way to finish the level. This one right here is my favorite gun. FG-42, designed exclusively for the parachute troops of the Nazi German forces. Only 7,000 of those guns were ever produced. Gotta clear up this area. It's already clear, so the bots have no one to shoot at. Or at least should have no one to shoot at. Yeah, there was this guy. After that, a tank will come through here. Come on, where do you find them? There's like no one. Let's take an MP40. We're gonna make good use of it. No heals up needed. This tank we do not need to explode. Our friendly bots will take care of that. We just need to go forward. Now there's a little sniping sequence that is quite hard to do clean on the first try, because the machine guns have a tendency to start shooting at you before you even exit the corner. So if you're uncareful, you'll never be able to kill those guys, because they'll be shooting you as soon as you exit the corner. The usual castle strategy for this is sending your friendly bots as a meat shield to soak the damage. But I don't have the time to wait for the friendly bots. Let's toss a grenade there. And now we just need to wait for them again. Because unlike the other levels, it doesn't finish when I reach a certain spot, but rather after a certain dialogue finishes. So the guys will need to get this car, which is I believe a Citroen DS2, from the garage. I have to sit in it and listen to them blah 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 and stuff about some maps, some colonels, whatever. Not a history expert, but this is boring. Shooting is much more fun.
Передай это лично майору Шепарду. Скажи ему, что группа Бейтера удерживает город, но не сможет делать это долго, если нам не помогут. Понял, сержант?
Разумеется. А мимо врагов мы проедем во французской консервной банке.
Let me just read the chat.
Нет необходимости, сержант.
Call of Duty 2, well, if Alex Yanot decides to finally buy himself a good laptop that he can stream from, he can't show up at the marathon. Because I don't run Call of Duty 2. We've got another guy in the Russian community to do so. Right, so now an auto-scroller level on a car, just going stuff. Let's make the gun full auto. Reload everything we have. Always a good idea to reload.
Ага, вот и немецкий КПП. И что теперь?
Не знаю. Может попробовать перестрелять этих ублюдков?
So after this level there will be 3 more levels in the American campaign. And after that, we'll go to the British campaign. And anyone who wants to get some sleep, well, you guys might want to sit till the end of the American campaign, because British campaign is boring as well. We'll have 2 missions on the bridge. Both of those are basically point and click shooting and waiting for the timer to expire. Yes, that 10-minute British mission is what I'm talking about. Then it's gonna be a dam level. Dam is pretty interesting, but it's long. It's got long walking sequences. Then it's gonna be a truck autoscroller. Twice. First time we'll be riding the truck, but riding the truck is actually watchable, because if I am too slow, if I'm not too fast, I can die in the truck. Some of the enemies encountered on that autoscroller sequence will have Panzer trucks, and they can't destroy my truck, which is a game over, of course. After that, a flag shooting sequence. I'm gonna shoot Stukas. Those are Junkers 88, I think. Okay, we're getting close to a running sequence. Need to get through the house to the garage and kill everyone. Alright, those 2 guys are quick. That's good. Sometimes either Moody or Elder will hang out behind for some reason. Spam F. Save the game. Saving is always good, especially when you're speedrunning. But sometimes you can save in a bad spot, just a frame away from being killed. If that happens, I'll have to replay the level from the closest autosave, and that can be 3 minutes behind in time, which is not that good. Tokyo Drift.
Ах, да, верно. Извини, сержант.
Правый поворот, тут направо.
Ты попал! Попал!
Nothing happens. Enjoy the view. France, 1944.
Ладно, ладно, сержант. Какого черта я еще могу сделать?
And we're finally done here. Okay, now we're gonna take the Precourt Manor. Now forget the blabbering, we just go straight forward. Our chest open to the machine gun fire. Gonna switch the Garand as soon as we can, because Garand is good, but only when it's magazine fed. If it's not magazine fed, you can't reload it, and it contains only 8 bullets, and is otherwise bad gun. Interestingly, you can reload non-magazine fed Garand in World at War. Have to eject the previous clip and then insert a new one. And that's one of the longest reloads in the game. But if for any other weapon type, like MG43, it's somewhat justifiable. There's literally no reason, or at least I see virtually no reason why would they do such a long reload for Garand. Because Garand is not a good gun. Gotta wait for the bots again. Hello, Morpheus. Unfortunately, our lead bot, the captain bot, is going way too slowly. Sergeant bot going in the end of the column. Let's get close to the door. It's gonna be kicked in by a Nazi soldier. Gotta be real careful here. Boom. There he goes. Now Moody is going to rescue the guy over by the tree. I'm just gonna put some lead into the enemy guys. Toss some grenades over to that machine gun nest, so when I have to actually come there, there will be less enemies there. Which is, you know, good. Gonna take the explosives off from Sergeant Moody. Now I'm going to be the one to plant the explosives on the flak cannons. Can only go when the flak explodes, despite the fact that the fence was broken a little bit earlier. Gotta take the health kit. I'm gonna need a lot of health on the last segment of the map, because it's gonna feature some troops armed with Sturmgewehrs 44, and MP44s are OP in this game. Huge bullet damage and no damage drop. For those of you who don't know what that damage drop is, it's basically a feature in the Call of Duty series, or bug in Call of Duty series, think of it as any you want, that lowers the damage of the next bullet that hits you if you were already hit by a bullet. So that way I can actually tank the damage from the machine gun. That's why I don't die when I charge the machine guns. And MP44's fire rate is way too slow, and it allows the bullet drop to almost fully recharge. Come on, let me in. Goddamn. Gotta find some health. There should be some health, I think. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Okay, good. not sure if I can jump down from this window. Probably can't. So I'll just toss some grenades down. Main mistake I made here is not killing the machine gun right away. Because killing the machine guns is hard once they lock onto you, just like I said. And at this point we just need to clear out the rest of the level, plus destroy the last flak gun. And that's it. That's it. Or should be it, at least.
Слева МГ-42. Справа сторожевой пост.
Alright,
Меня они не зовут.
let's go. Now, this time we're armed with a bar machine gun, which would be good if not for the 20 round magazine and the reload time bigger than insert a big thing here. Can't think of an analogy. But the good thing is sometimes bar can one-shot kill enemies, and that's good. So if I go and shoot good enough, I should be able to keep the bar till the end of the level. Most of the enemy waves here can be killed with a single bar magazine.
Все документы, вырубишь связь.
Alright, now I just need to rescue a guy that is somewhere in the basement. Just like any other Call of Duty game, this one is filled with references to famous movies. Like Saving Private Ryan. The mortar sequence on the third level was basically a reference to Private Ryan, with hiding behind the cows. And, if you stay long enough there, your captain will tell you to hide behind the cows, the cow corpses. And the reference on this level is, I think it was Enemy at the Gates, turning the eagle to unveil a secret vault.
Неплохо. Ладно, ребята, будем двигаться дальше.
Right, now we're in the basement. Gotta be real careful with the explosives here, because if I'm not careful enough, they can kill me. Could be, I'm not an expert in World War II movies, could be Fall of Berlin. Now I just need to clear out the path to the window. The game doesn't require me to clear out the rest of the level, which is good. Only those guys. And those guys. And maybe those. Those because I don't like campers. They're obviously camping there.
Отлично. Помогите капитану Прайсу вылезти из окна, он ранен.
We kept the bar till the end of the level. Achievement unlocked. We just need for Captain Price to reach the trucks.
Мы вернемся за ним. Ходите.
And we're on to the last level of the American campaign. Rescuing the prisoner of war.
Мы готовы таранить ворота, и у нас меньше 10 минут от твоего первого выстрела до завершения операции. Если мы замешкаемся, они пошлют кого-нибудь нам на помощь. Возьми на себя
The first shot should always be on the guys on the left, because the guys on the right are machine guns. He can't hide. He's always open. But the guys on the left can hide behind this little guardhouse. And if he does, I won't be killing him until I actually reach the guardhouse. And that's bad, because the longer it takes me to kill him, the longer it'll take the truck to ram the gate. Gotta charge through the whole camp. It's not too hard, but can be a little heavy if you don't know where the med packs are. There's a lot of enemies, and we don't want to make any detours for health packs.
Янки, вот так удача! Вы за мной пришли или как? И обниматься времени нет!
And now we just need to make our way back to the truck. That's gonna be it for the American part of the campaign. Well, actually there will be one more level, but in the epilogue there will be one more level for each campaign. That's gonna be the fastest British level, the only actually interesting British level, with destroying the V2 missiles, which we're not going to do, and we're going to go to out of bounds instead. Gonna be a weird American level with ghost tanks that sometimes are destroyed with only one Panzerschreck and sometimes not. And there's gonna be the Reichstag, of course the Soviets. Now anti-dot weebs are not cool. Waiting a little bit while those guys are landing their paper plane.
Я не вижу Буади-Бавон.
Ради всего святого, Джек. Это самый большой лес в Нормандии. Внимательно!
Я и так внимателен. Его здесь нет.
Может, они его вырубили? По моим расчетам, мы на верном пути. Крен на 2 градуса к северу. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Бинго!
2 градуса направо по курсу. Все в порядке. Пристегнуться перед посадкой.
Boring. Just land us already. Yeah, that's what they call landing. Controlled flight into terrain.
Чертовски жесткая посадка, а?
Все в порядке, Вилс?
Да, я в норме. Порядок.
Выполняем приказ! Вперед! Вперед!
Okay, finally.
Рад, что ты все еще с нами.
Finally.
Нам везет. Немцы не отреагировали на наше блестящее приземление.
Найди подходящее место для уничтожения их бункера. Мы
Now we're going to need to clear this level out. At least this side of the bridge. Ah, god damn it.
Не отреагировали на наше блестящее приземление.
найди подходящее место.
Gonna restart the whole level. At least not from the plane sequence. Thanks for that. Great.
Не отреагировали на наше блестящее приземление.
And there goes the accidental shot. I need to get to the other side of the bridge. Friendly bots are as slow as ever. Yay, take cover. Gonna take cover on the left because Captain Price goes there. And we need him to give us attack to find the mechanic and turn the flag cannon and use it against the ground target. Yeah, sure it'll work. I'm doing it. There's no card, there's a plane. Black reticle on a night level. That's what I call good game design. We're gonna take a position up here, because it allows for a good overlook point. Three guys left. Alright. Not the best sequence. I've done better, but it'll work. And now the defending sequence. Long auto-scroller with counting down the timer.
Район, кроме небольшого запаса лекарств, все, что мы нашли, пара винтовок и несколько панцерфаустов, практически непригодные.
Слава богу, у нас есть эта зенитка. С ней мы можем удержать мост до прихода помощи.
Still better than Alpha Protocol was last year. So Alpha Protocol had 5-minute unskippable cutscenes, and that was hardcore. At least you get to shoot people here.
Черт возьми! Следите за правым флангом!
Удерживайте эту позицию! Отступайте!
Let's get ourselves some MP44. Cause you know, I like MP44. Waste the grenades for no apparent reason. We're just waiting on enemy waves at this point. We're gonna need to kill a lot of those guys.
Группа! Огневая точка в этом пункте!
Yeah, those who want to get some sleep should probably suit themselves. So we start the Soviet campaign, nothing interesting is going to happen. There's gonna be a little skip on the tier pits, and that's basically it. Finally! This took them long enough. Now we just need to run down the clock. 5 minutes of time. Great. At least the reticle's clearly visible now. fun fact, if I don't use the flak to destroy the tanks will destroy the flak. And I'll have to use these. Although my friendly bots said they're almost unusable because they're wet. Because there's not much point in the usability. Still, things are always one-shot kills. Unless, of course, we're playing an American campaign, the last level. Unlimited ammo on a flak 88 cannon. Not even the barrel can overheat and you need to change it. Boring. Only half the clock left. 220. Come on. Shooting the tanks is not as entertaining as it could be. So this mission is basically the reason I don't want to go to ESA with Call of Duty 1, but rather with Call of Duty 4 or and Modern Warfare 2. And I'm leaning more towards Modern Warfare 2. COD 4 has this 5-minute auto-scroller sequence with the titles. You just ride the car and then get shot. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's this and the fact that I don't like to get shot. Thank you, friendly bots. You're useful. You're covering me. Fuck. 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Nice. Nice. Useful. Why do I even have those guys here? Shouldn't they be defending me or something? Oh well. In this game, you don't. In real life, you just unscrew some screws and change the barrel. There are 2 guys assigned to the artillery crew that do this and also load the guns. nothing happens. Yes, of course there's a tank. I don't see that tank. There he is. Yeah, sure. Not covering me is allowed. Not to mention there aren't any call signs when I sit on the flak cannon, knowing that the bots will never cover me. Just need to shoot them as they come. Of course, when someone takes position and aims at me, I think it's an enemy. That and the fact that they're all dressed in green.
Джентльмены, нам гости с запада. Проверьте прицелы, будьте внимательны.
Yeah, of course he stands there and doesn't move closer. But not like I need to shoot this guy. Nice game design, Activision.
Надеюсь, это последний. Отличная работа, парни. Черт меня дери.
Finally. Finally, the worst level is over. Now dam. The Either Dam. This one is actually playable. A lot of C4 on us. Have to destroy the flak cannons and the radio equipment stored inside the dam. The Either Dam run is not the easiest if you don't manage your health very well. Because there's only a handful of health packs on the level. If you use them all at once, well, it's gonna be a long walk back. Let's toss some grenades over to the machine gunner. I think he likes grenades. to find the elevator down. Yeah, there it is. We have to call it first. There are several ways to complete the Ether Dam. Several routes, but I prefer the balcony one. I can go down there on the stairs and call the elevator from the second level rather than from the third. But I think going down the stairs is slightly longer than walking like a normal person through the balcony. Now, someone once mentioned to me in my Twitch chat that there is a wall running sequence possible on this segment, in this corridor, but I've never been able to actually make it happen. So, if someone can make it, please post a video. I'll be very, very grateful. Gonna have to plant 2 explosives on the way there, 2 more on the way back, because this saves us approximately 1.5 seconds of running back and forth in that very room. The drawback of this is that I don't clear out the room entirely, and I'll have slightly more enemies waiting for me on the road back. But hey, when was that a problem? Jumping. Sten is actually a pretty good machine gun. Or rather, submachine gun. Because that's 2 more rounds in the magazine, which is good. That's pretty good damage. It has very good accuracy. And it has a lot of spare ammo. 10 magazines given to you at the start of the mission. Also, I think it has slightly more damage than Thompson and a lot more damage than Pepasha. PPSH 41. Call it whatever you want. Unfortunately, PPSH is one of the worst, if not the worst, guns in Call of Duty 1. Because it has literally 0 damage. It can take 5, even 6 bullets to kill an enemy. It has very bad recoil, very bad accuracy. Yeah, sure, you caught him. You've captured my commanding officer. Yeah, trust you. Totes. And in Call of Duty World at War, PPSH is the best weapon in the game. Because it has huge damage per bullet, still 71 round magazine, and World at War is much more tightly packed with enemies than Call of Duty 1. So to reload you usually have to stop and hide in the corner. So the less you reload, the quicker you go. And it has a lot of spare ammo. Right, that's it for the Ether Dam. A little riding sequence. After that, another auto-scroller. This time a little bit more dangerous. Yeah, FG-42.
Возьми панцерфауст. Получай. Сзади немецкий. Он совсем
Yeah, the bots like to waste Panzerfausts. I don't know why. Don't really care. But they do it. Explosions failure. The Panzerfaust we have is replaced by the sniper rifle. We're going to have to take a new one after the sniper returns. So it's probably a waste that I haven't used it, but there was nothing to use it at. So whatever. Finally, this guy's coming back. Yay! Ramming trucks. While not falling down from the truck ourselves and not exploding all the Panzerfausts we have. Not like physics are a concern or something. Yay, that's the last Panzerfaust, he says. Then wastes the bloody thing. Thank you. This one's pretty dangerous, by the way. Because if I don't shoot the guy in the truck first, he fires a Panzerfaust at us and destroys our truck. Which is not good. Not an easy shot on a Kübelwagen driver, but not the hardest either. We can make the shot. Save the game. Although we're almost done here. It's only a little bit of the other scroller left. No one to shoot at. We're just going to the end level point.
Мы это сделали. Я дьявольски сильно в этом сомневался. Мы двигаемся к аэродрому, где ждет остальная часть команды. Они радировали, что придумали готовый план бегства.
And now we're getting over to an airport, to an aerodrome. Some guys will steal a plane while we fight off some BF-109s or no, those weren't BF-109s, not Messerschmitts, but the Stukas. The how do you call them? Yeah, Junkers 88. Those guys. Curiously enough, destroying those guys as they take off will have no effect on the amount of the Stukas I have to destroy by sniping them from the sky. some reason the sights on Flak 88 cannon are very poorly calibrated, so the only way to actually aim with those is to keep firing and aim by the traces, by the bullet traces. Because as you can see, I have to aim somewhat lower than the reticle is on the screen. I have no idea why they calibrated it in such a way, but that's how it is. I think one more wave of planes is left. After that, a friendly truck will arrive and take us to a big plane that will take us away from here. After that, there's only Tirpitz mission left in the British campaign, and it's the Soviet campaign, and then one more mission for each nation.
Назад в машину, парни! Самолет нас ждет! Вот они, это наш самолет. Чтоб не провалиться. Никогда ничего красивее не видел.
I have no idea what kind of plane this is. Someone in the chat knows, please tell. Yeah, just like I said, shooting the planes on the takeoff has no impact on the number of planes I have to shoot from the sky. No idea why. Also prepare your Bible thumbs, because Captain Price is going to die in this mission.
Будь здесь! Так, отлично. Эванс, нам с тобой надо попасть на нижнюю палубу и найти оружейный склад прежде, чем выводить из строя двигатель. Держись рядом со мной. И если только ты...
Who even cares about the story? You know how it ends! You know it ends with a Soviet victory. Us installing the flag over the Reichstag. Come on. This takes long.
Erlaubnis erteilt.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's the price clip people were typing about in the chat.
Wo ist Fregattenkapitän Schmidt?
Still haven't learned the bloody layout of this ship. Not too good at it. Can't clip past those guys because there's an invisible wall on this railing, I think. And there he goes.
Dürfte ich wohl Ihre Papiere mal sehen? Ich muss das überprüfen. Einen Moment bitte. Ich habe einen Offizier hier. Er sagt, er habe Papiere. Hallo? Hallo?
Бери оружие и взрывчатку живее. Вдоль этого коридора паровые котлы служат. Пока мы будем идти, будь настороже. Немцы тут наверняка.
Yay, 1 bullet in the clip. Nice. Bible thump now. Yeah, there he is. F. Right, where's all the health packs? Did I use them already? Oh, there it is. I just need to destroy 3 radio relays that are somewhere on this ship. Yeah, there's 1. There's 2. The third is up top. Okay. Have to be really careful here. Not a lot of health points left, which is very bad actually. But it's doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. Ah, come on! Jump on the bloody gun. Okay. Now we just need to reach the boats. Okay, good. We made it.
Отличный парень был. Надо выбираться из этого проклятого места.
Okay, now the Soviet campaign. A long starting sequence here. We're just gonna swim on the boat through the Volga.
Отомстите врагу! Пусть за каждого павшего советского солдата враг получит 10 убитых фашистов! Не будет пощады трусам, пораженцам и предателям! Любой, кто покинет свой пост, будет расстрелян! Помните приказ дорогого товарища Сталина! Ни шагу назад! Вы будете хорошо вооружены в будущих битвах!
There's no soap here? Why then those guys are all so clean? They should be very dirty if there's no soap in this game.
Посмотри! Именно здесь, под Сталинградом! Они возвращаются! Мы должны покинуть корабль! Убить его! Смерть предателям!
Покинуть корабль, товарищи! Должен взять винтовку. Солдат с винтовкой стреляет. Солдат без винтовки.
And that's it. That's all we're getting. For this whole level, we're only going to be armed with 5 762 bullets. No, those are 792 since those are Mosin rounds. Jumping is a little bit faster when you're in concussion. Need to reach that wall. Yeah, there we are.
Я не могу попасть в этих пулеметчиков там вверху. Мне нужно, чтобы вы отвлекли их огонь на себя. Видите этот грузовик там вверху? Дайте им перезарядить оружие, а потом бегите и не останавливайтесь. По моему сигналу. Готовы? Давай!
Save. Boom. We saw something like that in Modern Warfare 2, although it was a much more modern plane crushing into a building. That was at the beginning of Second Son, when the EMP hits the Washington DC. Activision likes rotating planes crashing into buildings. And hey, who doesn't? Looks dope.
Что ж, дружище, либо вы безумчик, либо у вас очень маленькая голова. Мы будем в большей безопасности в том здании внизу.
No, it's not 762, it's 792.
Хорошо, вперед, вперед!
Where does this guy's gun go? No idea. But we're not getting it. Not like we need it. There's no one to shoot at this level. Nah, this is Volgograd. It's not St. Petersburg. SPV was under siege for a whole 3 years during almost all the Nazi invasion of the Soviets. So this is Stalingrad, which is the modern Volgograd. It's based on the river Volga, which we're just crossing this raft. And yes, it was one of the massive battles. For example, Pavlov House is in Stalingrad, is the fact of the Stalingrad battle. Really? Really? What? How? This has never happened before.
Не мешкайте, товарищи! Ни шагу назад! За Россию, матушку! Вперед! Победа или смерть!
Gotta get ourselves a gun. Now we just need to reach the statue. The 5 bullets from the previous level are lost, missing in action. We probably used them. And now I gotta get here, wait for the wall to be destroyed, and get inside. Give me an MP40, please. Thank you. What the? Why did I not grab the heals? That was weird. Okay. Need to reach the top floor of the house. And from there, a little sniping sequence. Which can actually soft lock you if you're not too careful. Alright, good enough. No soft lock. Jump over the stairs here. That's a PPSH. Useless piece of junk in Call of Duty 1. Waits a little bit. Oh, there are artillery strikes. Yeah, humans are very good at throwing things. Tell that to my siege team yesterday. I was scoring 15-4 and we lost. Also tell this to England, who threw the football game yesterday. So yeah, humans are very good at throwing stuff. Okay, at this point we just need to reach the end of the level, which is the train station entrance. We won't even need to kill a guy who stands in front of the train station entrance. We can't kill him, and it's might be very useful to kill him, but we don't necessarily need to kill the guy. Just a health point management. Never hurts to save the game. Okay, we're at the finishing line. Gonna have two small skips on the next two levels, here and on a tank factory. We're gonna throw ourselves out through the window to skip some part of the running. So if we don't, it's a long-ish walk. I don't like to walk. Like this. Just need to jump on the window and jump on our belly at the same time. So we basically land with our belly on the window. That way we can crawl through it. And skip the whole part with running down there and there at the road tracks. Gotta be very careful here. Not much heals, and it's very easy to die due to amounts of enemies. The fact that they can shoot you from almost any point of the map. It's a very open map. Good news is there are some heals here and there and everywhere. So if you're careful enough, you can survive. Those are friendly machine guns, which is good. Okay, gonna have a huge skip here. Another out of bounds.
Германский народ не есть ваш враг. Если вы сдаться, мы хорошо
Okay, have to jump somewhere here. Come on. Yeah, here. Then get up here. Said bloody get up. Not. Okay. Now just fall down. Like this. It'll lay down here, because otherwise we won't be able to exit the out of bounds. Got low HP, so have to be very careful on the next segment. So there are no health packs here, only after the next corner. And good enough. So once upon a time you get unlucky enough and you just get shot while you enter that corner. But not this time. Good. You can jump up here. Now we just need to get to the end of level. Yay! Okay, now another running down the clock sequence. And this is the famous House of Pavlov, which I was talking about a little bit earlier.
Рядовой Коваленко, вы здесь самый быстрый, так что будете приманкой. Я? Это приказ. Товарищ. Алексей со снайперской винтовкой прикроет нас отсюда. А теперь вперед, пока я вас сам не пристрелил.
Where this guy's shooting from? Just need to watch out for the muzzle fire. No flash hiders here. If the snipers spawn in the lit rooms, you can kill them even before they make their first shot. Because you can actually see them moving in the lit rooms. Like dark rooms like this one. Now all that's left is actually take the house, clean it out, and wait for 5 minutes. Simple. Look at the individual world record for this level. Three floors left. We've got the basement, we've got the first floor. Now we just need to go all the way up. The bots will help you a little bit here, but don't rely too much on them. Because they're bots. This usually means they're useless. One floor left. They can't go higher. Which means I haven't cleaned out the first floor? What the hell? Where the hell, rather? Where the... crap. Where is this asshole? No, not the first floor. Then where? Oh, there's another way up. Sure, forgot about it. See, that's what I'm talking about when I'm telling the bots are useless. They won't go to the 4th floor on their own. You have to lead them there. So if you forgot to clear out the top floor, well, you have to figure it out yourself.
У нас есть противотанковые ружья на 2-м и 3-м этажах. Вы позаботитесь о танках, а мы займемся пехотой. Вот они. Готовьте противотанковые ружья.
Противотанковые орудия готовы.
Пулеметы.
Yes, this is an anti-tank rifle. Those existed. Yay, another tank. Someone to shoot at. Conveniently placed anti-tank rifle is convenient. Key strategy on this level is to not let any enemies come past the 2nd floor. Because if they go to the top floors, it's gonna take you a lot of time to find them and clear them out. The best strategy is to camp the stairs, plus try and clear out the waves as they approach the house, rather than letting them in. Good thing we caught this guy. Ow. The enemies can enter both through the first floor and the basement. So sitting down in the basement and sniping them is unfortunately not an option. Now just need to clear out the rest of the guys. One guy left. There he is. And now we need to regroup with the friendlies, which are somewhere. Okay, that's good. Now Warsaw. The tank factory with another little window skip.
Черт бы побрал. Я слышал, наши генералы связались. Последнего направят на перевоспитание.
А нас вместе с ним, если эти разговорчики дойдут до НКВД.
Yeah, it's the PSH-41. This gun. Useless. Just little damage and little accuracy. Can even riddle the whole level with bullet holes and still hit no one. So it's only basically useful as a shotgun against a large group of enemies that are very close to you. Whoops. There we go. Now we need to fall down the ledge and fall down to the floor with no damage taken. Easy. And at this point we're just clearing out the rest of the level. Again. Big lot of triggers in Call of Duty are relating on clearing out the levels.
Ты еще жив? Ну, хорошо. Это хорошо. Хорошо для тебя. Мы должны поскорее выбираться отсюда, пока артиллерия не заработала снова.
This is Poland, but it's Soviet campaign. Right now, 2 sequences of riding tanks. Nice. After the tank levels, there will be the last American level, then the last British level, then the Reichstag. We're pretty close to the finish.
Как тебе это понравится, Фриц?
Как тебе это понравится, Фрид? Отличная стрельба!
Три танкиста, 3 веселых друга. Экипаж машины боевой. It's got a lot of songs about tankists in Russian. We also got 4 трупа возле танка. Дополнят утренний пейзаж. Wish I could put on the song requests right now. Oh well. It's a marathon run, so no song requests. Unlike my usual streams, I don't stream without song requests.
Отличная стрельба! Нас побили! Отличная стрельба!
Those guys probably had the message, your bullets cannot damage this vehicle.
Как тебе это понравится, Фрид? Кто-нибудь заберите меня отсюда! Отличная стрельба! Задержите!
Нас подбили!
Моя нога! Кто-нибудь помогите! Ты будешь кричать «Хайль Гитлер»,
Отличная стрельба! Ты будешь кричать «Хай Гитлер» в аду!
It's a good thing there are no tank riding sequences in Modern Warfare. Only an AC-130 mission, Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 3.
Отличная стрельба!
Отличная стрельба! Как тебе это понравится, фриц?
Okay, now for the last 3 missions.
Джентльмены, нам уже
If we're
приходилось
good and lucky, we
встречаться
can
с
make
россиянами.
it sub 2.
Так что вы и без меня знаете, что делать.
Maybe even sub 155, but that's
Прикрывайте своих
unrealistic.
ехайте и ради
That'll require me to do the file to skip first try and have very good OOB escape, because the longest part of the last British mission is escaping the out of bounds, because we're going to land a little bit lower than the level exit is, and we'll have no way to get up there unless we get out of the out of bounds. We're gonna spend a lot of time doing it.
Мартин, быстрее! Нам движутся 2 танка! Быстро к пушке и разберись с ними!
Great.
Нам движутся 2 танка!
Not only they somehow destroyed the cannon, managed to miss the Panzerfaust. Well done, well done. At least one of the tanks got one shot by Panzerfaust. And that's it. That's the last American level.
Хорошо поработал с этими танками, рядовой Мартин. Тебе есть чем гордиться. Просто поверить не могу. Нам удалось.
Okay, now this one is the hardest level in the entire speedrun, because it features a lot of machine gunners, and machine gunners are bad. It has an out-of-bounds sequence, for which we need to have a lot of health points left. And we need a decent amount of luck. Because sometimes enemy shots can hit you from half across the map. The healing is also very limited in this mission. So we'll have to be very, very, very careful. There it is. Let's kill the machine gunners before they even spot me. Good thing I know where they are. Just toss some grenades here and there. clean enough. Now what? There has to be another one. Yeah, there it is. This guy has some healing inside. Actually hit a double kill there, surprisingly. Okay, now this is bad. This is very bad. That's why you have save files for. Not today, kid. Not today. Okay, now we can reach the out of bounds. What the? I killed this guy! Phew. That was close. That's why we need a lot of health points left. Some enemies can also shoot me even while I'm here, below the ground. I don't know how, but their bullets pass the terrain and hit me. And that's how we are getting out of the out of bounds. This little snow cone will help us do this. Because while we're at it, we're slowly getting altitude. Very slowly. The key moment is not to miss the moments when you don't need to get up anymore. Nope. Still not enough. A little bit more. Okay, good enough. And the last level, the Reichstag. Let's kill some machine gunners, so they won't make too much trouble. Gotta destroy the 4 flak cannons so our tanks can advance, because we need a tank to blast off a piece of wall to my left right now. Right here. And then it's a straight shot. Straight run to the Reichstag. Yeah, the guy with the 2 wristwatches was on the Reichstag. Let's heal it up. Where did it? Yeah, there it is. There it is. I need the thingy. Never mind the tanks, we can make it. Okay, that's a lot of health points, which is very good. I usually end up with a quarter at best. This allows me to get a little bit more aggressive on this section. There are only 2 enemies left. Gonna be right here. No? Yeah, there they are. There they are. Okay, get ready for time. Time is gonna be very soon. Ready. Ready. Time.
Мамочка, знамя нашей Родины уже несколько дней развивается над Берлинским Рейхстагом. Похоже, что война наконец подошла к концу.
Okay, that was good. That was good. A little techno demo on the credits. The guy running